Today is September 25th, 2014. I am cyberbullyscrounge out of Jacksonville, Florida, and this is Citizens Unscripted, where basically I sit here unscripted and give you my thoughts as far as headline news, what's going on within our government, the blatant tyranny, and what you can do about it. On today's episode, I'm going to discuss touchy subjects such as government-sponsored terrorism. Usurpers and what to do with them, and how to prepare your family in, let's just say, an economic collapse, or what do you do just as an average Joe? How do you build up the necessities you need to protect your family? We're going to be going over all that, and I guess we'll start with artificial crisis creation, also known as problem reaction solution, where you create the crisis, you then scare the people into submission, and then, when they're begging for help, you take away the rights. Always look after, like stuff like 9/11 happens, who benefits from these type of, these agendas? Obviously, billions, probably trillions were being made with all these third-party government contracts. But I mean, look at the front men. Let's take Eric Holder, for example, because he's in the spotlight today. He ended up resigning, it's caused a bunch of speculation. You got the Fast and Furious gun running, scandal. You got the too big to jail, the bank scandal. You got the way he attacks the whistleblowers and the press and the Tea Party. The Oklahoma City cover-up, and also, let's not forget, Mr. Brainwashing the kids about guns. Basically, the guy's a criminal. It shakes me up because it makes me think about our judicial system, and what does this mean when someone like Eric Holder gets to just sail off into the sunset? Where is due process? This guy's got the blood of a bunch of people on his hands, and I mean, it sets a bad precedent, and honestly, I see the pitchforks coming out. I really do, because if this can, you look at Lois Lerner and the IRS, they're literally just walking all over us. They're trampling upon us, and I'm sick of it, but we need to try and win the hearts and minds in the information war, as Alex Jones would put it, than actually with the bullets and guns, because they got all the guns, and that's just going to be nasty. So, hopefully, this video can pick up momentum. You guys can look into who Eric Holder is, and he's the black guy that's always pulling the race card. And actually, when he, on his way out, when him and Obama were on stage, when he was, giving his hugs and kisses goodbye and all that, he brought up the whole, the issue of race. And what is with the Congressional Black Caucus? It's like everything is about race. It's all about, divide and conquer. It's their strategy. And even out the door, the guy is just like twisting the knife in America. And I just really hope that he doesn't sail off into the sunset. I really hope that this fuels a bunch of outrage and, people go after him politically. I hope nothing happens to him, in the streets, but definitely politically, we've got to bring this guy down, because, we got to set the record straight with these tyrants, man. You can't just walk all over the American people, because the Americans, we're lazy. We're really lazy, but when you piss us off enough and you corner us and there's no choice but to fight back, you're not so lazy anymore. The sleeping giant will wake up, but man, we're lazy. And I guess, we got the parents calling me. I guess, let me go over topic C, survival. What to do in a situation, let's say economic collapse, when you're just the average Joe. You work a long job, you got families, and they're addicted to television, probably GMO food. What does somebody do? Well, step one, educate yourself, because once you educate yourself, then you can engage in intelligent debates, and that's where, I guess, that's where history happens. I think Alex Jones said before that you don't even begin to operate in the field, the playing existence of people that matter until you know about this information. So step 1, unlock your mind. Step 2, do a body cleansing. You know, I do some product placement for InfoWars. They're selling some really good products. Oxy powder, I don't know if you see that. I haven't tried this yet, but me and my wife, we're going to flush our guts out. This is oxygen-based intestinal cleanser. Can't wait to try that out. Super Male Vitality. This stuff right here really gets you going, gets me going. This, to me, it's like that movie Limitless. The way that those little drugs were for that dude. This is my Limitless drug right here. And I have a mason jar right here that I sip on that's got Tangy Tangerine 2.0 and a combination of Beyond Osteo Effects. Mix them together, it tastes pretty good. And I bring this up because InfoWars needs help. It's, as Alex would say, it's get your war bonds, buy your war bonds, support the war effort, because whether you're informed or not, there is an information war taking place. There's a war on for your mind, and InfoWars is the tip of the spear, and I choose to vote with my dollars to support them, and I throw everything I got behind them. Shit, man. Look, I got my damn InfoWars tattoo. Ugh. Literally, I bleed InfoWars, people. I bleed InfoWars. Support the war effort. InfoWars shop, InfoWarsLife.com, Longevity, MyPatriotSupply.com. Check out MyPatriotSupply.com if you don't know what to do as far as like survivalism. You know, they got the survival seed bolts. Learn to garden. You know, if you don't know how to garden, or you think you know how to garden, you should just get some seeds in the ground and see if you can. Because, I mean, if your life depended on it and you're like me, I can do this, I can do this. Dude, I barely got tomatoes growing. You know, like right now, I think about it. If everything were to hit the fan right now in my situation, as much as I know, I would be bad. They'd probably take me to the FEMA camp. We'd probably go hungry. And I have storable food. It's just... This is, what's coming is on a scale of biblical proportions. And, the more I find out about the New World Order, the more I find out about this whole truth movement stuff, Prophecy Club stuff, it really makes me, build my relationship stronger with God. And these are the times that test you. And if you're a Christian, and you're not speaking out about what's going on with ISIS, and, you're just quiet, man, God's not even going to recognize you, as Jones would put it. You've got to take action, wake up your family and friends. Check this out, I bought a whole box of InfoWars magazines. I'm gonna give these out to military and police, and I'm gonna try and order a bunch of these. We got citizen rule books, where basically they go through and tell you what you need to do to be a good citizen. And it's just, honestly, if you get pulled over and you have this, you're in the clear, man. I mean, cops see this, keep it on your dashboard, and it's a mutual respect thing. I mean, you cut straight to the chase, when cops recognize that you're not food, they hold you at a different standard, and just try it out, Put an InfoWars sticker on your car. I mean, it's like a mutual respect. There's power in symbols, and I guess that's why I throw everything I got behind InfoWars. InfoWars saves lives.